Let's talk about the mistakes that companies make that we've seen at Growth Mode Marketing that, mistakes that they're doing with their content.
The biggest one that we see often is actually not starting with the foundation and starting with that ideal customer profile and really understanding that audience that you're really trying to hone in and target. So not focusing your content around that ideal customer profile and hyper focusing your message on that particular audience. Using your ideal customer profile really, again, as Deanna mentioned at the beginning, as your compass. That's really the direction that you need to go. So that's one mistake that we see pretty often, is that either our clients don't have an ideal customer profile identified, or they're not really sure, or they continue to try to build content to appease all audiences, regardless of what they have identified as that ideal customer profile. And I think that's one thing that we see often, and it's a challenge, definitely, to get people back on track.
Yeah, totally. I mean, even when they have an ideal customer profile, I think it is so common to be like, ooh, but we need to create some content for these people over here. It takes discipline to be really focused and to say no to creating the content that is for everybody, or to not jump in other lanes and start creating content because you see an opportunity suddenly. Oh, there's a healthcare company we really want to get. We should do some content here. And it's like, oh no, plant the flag. You picked your ideal customer profile out. One of the keys to being successful with your demand generation engine is staying focused, hyper focused, to be able to build that out. And I think, the other area where companies will lose focus a lot of times is also with the unique point of view. So when we at Growth Mode Marketing work with a company to build out that unique point of view, it's a framework that has, here's the statement, this is the general unique point of view that your organization has. And there's pillars underneath it and points under each of those. So you're basically creating this framework for the story you're going to go out and tell. And when you're creating content, you've got all these things in your arsenal that you can say, okay, today we're going to talk about this piece and go through it. So really, all your content, you need to be looking at that unique point of view.